A significant number of questions were raised following my last video in which I compared the Find X9 Ultra and the X300 Ultra as they shot that 3 guarantees sign. And many of you have been asking if I happen to use a teleconverter on one of the phones, but I can assure ye that I did not use one. Alright, take a close look at this. Neither one of these two phones has a teleconverter lens attached, and I've wiped the glass lenses on both of these phones until they are perfectly clean, so there is absolutely no dirt or any fingerprints left on them at all. Now, let me show you this teleconverter attachment. This device here is the Find X9's Pro. I have just finished testing it out, and I found that even when you have the teleconverter attached and set to 40x zoom, the image quality is essentially the same as the Find X9 Ultra when it is used without any extra gear. This really goes to show that the Find X9 Ultra essentially has a high-powered teleconverter lens built directly into its internal camera system. The final image looks like this, which is about the same as the Find X9 Ultra without a teleconverter. All right, let's go ahead and mount these two phones. Let's get both phones mounted. I'll turn this one on first. In my previous video, a lot of people said I didn't adjust the focal length, and that if the focal lengths are different, the results couldn't possibly be the same. Right now, it's at 0.5x. If I shoot like this, there's no way it would look like it did before. All right, so here we have the 10x zoom setting, and moving on. That brings us to the 690mm focal length, which is 30x. Just let me quickly adjust the focus, and then I will take the shot. All right, so once we finish filming this segment here, last time, a few people claimed that I opened it right at the very end. So for this take, we are going to open the photo first, and then we will film the device. Okay, now, last time I tapped on this one once, then again, and then again, and a whole lot of people accused me of cheating. All right, let's just go back to the very beginning, starting off at 1x. Okay, now I am adjusting it to 10x, and now moving up to 30x. There we go. No issues with that now, right? All right, let's open this one up right away. Some of you mentioned last time that I opened the X300 Ultra last, so this time I'll start with the X300 Ultra and then move on to the Find X9 Ultra. Likewise, let's take a look at this text. I'll bring the camera over and zoom in to the same magnification so you can all see it clearly. Fine, the text is basically being blurred out by the AI, but since both of these phones have AI, that's simply not the case. Don't go saying it's only OPPO that has AI. It's not just them. Both of these phones have AI. Do you understand me? Is that all right? Now, if you take a moment to look closely, this is actually quite obvious, isn't it? I mean, just look at which phone is clearly sharper. I'm talking about the brand, specifically this brand here, right? And if you look at these words down here, you can at least make reasonable guess as to what actually say. But as for this one over here, I honestly believe that most of you probably won't be able to make out a single thing that's written, including the phone number, or even the individual digits. Wouldn't you agree? About the phone number, can you see these digits clearly? I really cannot, but these ones right here are mostly clear. All right, please scroll down further. Everything is completely and fully protected here, and it is officially authorized by the bank for your personal use. It is also entirely protected here, and it is fully bank authorized for your own use. Is that right? Clearly, this has already.
There's a difference between having 10x optical zoom and not having it. Notice that we aren't using a teleconverter. That wraps up our 10x optical zoom comparison, and we likely won't be releasing any more videos on this specific topic. Later on, I'll put out some videos comparing their 1x, 2x, 3x, 4x, 5x, and 6x zoom levels, basically anything under 10x for you all.